Back again here with the second pro game of the day. On the left side you have Redball from Paris. On the right side you have Instinct from Germany. Instinct losing the first player, so that's 5 for Redball and 4 for Instinct. Quick move into the Snake 3 for Redball. They also have the big tower by the up by the A. Also now bumping into Dorito 2, really making some moves. Instinct losing their second player, unfortunately, so now it's 5 for Redball, 3 for Instinct. And as I say that, it's 2 for Instinct and a penalty, a big penalty even. Unfortunately, so that is 0 players left for Instinct and Redball winning with 5 players alive. That really was a strong point by Redball. And due to that major penalty, which is in this division, when you see a red flag, that is a 2 minute on the clock for the team with a player in the penalty box. So back to field number 1 and the pro games. Instinct on the left side, having all 5 alive in the break, whereas Redball loses their first player. So 5 on 4 for Instinct. Having the slight advantage because they do have the Dorito, but Redball now also making it to Dorito 1. And Instinct losing their snake side player, so that evens it out 4 on 4. Redball making a very clever move up to their can on the snake side, because that means that no one will be able to move out on the snake side now. Also Redball pushing into the Dorito 2, pushing into Snake, where Instinct is losing 1 more player, so that means it's 3 on 4. Instinct trying to make it out to Snake corner, and then he does. So they have Snake corner and Dorito 1, where Redball has Dorito 3. They have Snake 3. Definite advantage for Redball, where Instinct now got a player out from the box, so that leaves 3 now for Instinct again versus 4 Redball players. Redball pushing into 50 Snake, and now he's going to be able to shoot that Dorito player if he's not tight enough. He's able to dodge the ball, and he realizes he's there now, so now he needs to be careful. Redball player making a good move from the can and backing up his Snake player now. But getting a penalty. So that totally clears out the Redball's Snake side, where they also lose a Dorito player. So now it's all of a sudden it's 3 on 1 for Redball, where an Instinct player goes to trade out. So that means 2 Instinct players left alive. Good job by them. Felix from Instinct there running in the flag, knowing that every single second count when the opposing team has a player in the penalty box. So we have a 10-second here. Redball against Instinct. I'm sorry I was wrong about the penalty. It was a minor penalty, which is why Redball is starting 5. Instinct on the left, making it into Dorito, but 1 player asking for a check and getting eliminated. So 4 left on the left side and still 5 for Redball. But the guy in the big mire, one of the key bunkers in this field, is having severe problems and cannot shoot. Redball having both Dorito 1 and Dorito 2, so pretty strong on that side. Instinct in almost the same time making a move into the Snake, also into that wing. Where from the wing, where they are if they're no further out than the tempo on the Snake side, he will be able to lock down the entire field. So good job by him seeing the opportunity to get in there. Redball losing 1 more player now. Only 3 left for Redball on the right side, where Instinct has 4 on the left side. And definite advantage for Instinct. They have the Dorito 2. They have the Snake 2. Redball now also bumping into Dorito 2. That Snake player has no one looking at him, and he could go all the way to the 50 without anyone noticing it. But instead he's sitting back and searching for the kills. Now both players is looking around, so now he needs to chill. Instinct now all of a sudden losing 2 players, so that means 2 players left for Instinct against 3 for Redball. But they make it to the 50 and also make it all the way to their Snake, but failing to get the kill. And instead... Oh, he did get the kill. Sorry about that. He did get 2 kills, that Snake player, and he even stayed alive. Wow. Okay, if you go in for a kill, you really need to make sure that you trade out, because otherwise you are having a problem. So Instinct take that point. A bit chaos back and forth, but good job again by them. And towel is thrown by Redball. So that means now Instinct takes the lead 2-1. So we're back here, field number 1, and a second pro game matchup of the day. On the left side, you have Redball Paris. Right side, Instinct. Instinct right now having a lead, 2-1. So let's see, all 10 players makes it out alive. Instinct having a slight advantage on the Dorito side, having Dorito 1, and now again making that clever bump into the wing. Let's see. First player eliminated from Redball, which means there are 4 left for Redball, 5 left for Instinct. Immediately taking advantage, but getting into the snake. He's got shot in the pack. Oh, he did. But at the same time, back center from Redball gets shot. So 3 left for Redball on the left side. 3 left for Instinct on the right side, but the snake player gets shot. Redball having snake 3, having the big Maya, but I think the Maya is out. He is, and a penalty is thrown for Redball. So that means Redball's snake player is left alone against 2 Instinct players. Let's see if they picks up on it. At least he got bounced, and now he got clipped for sure. So that leaves 0 players left for Redball. Let's see when Instinct actually realizes that. 2 left for Instinct, 3 left for Instinct. Sorry, that was one hiding in the corner over there. Good play by Instinct. So that means Instinct now takes the win 3-1 against Redball. Instinct, first Instinct player taking a walk out of the Dorito where Redball had just bumped into his Dorito. Instinct now matching them up. Pretty evened out here. Both of them having the snake tempo. Both of them having Dorito 1. Both of them having the big back bunkers. But now Redball is moving into Dorito 2. I don't think any of the Instinct players picked up on it yet. And now also making it out to the snake corner. It looked like something might have splashed from his pack, but I'm not sure. No, it did not. So on the right side, you do have Instinct with 4 players. They have the snake corner, they have the Dorito 2, they have the snake 3, sorry. Redball have the snake 3, snake corner, they have the big tower, and they have the Dorito 2. I am not sure about the Dorito corners. So let's see what we can make happen here. Instinct is up on points right now, 3-1. So definitely it's Redball having to make something happen here. Still a lot of time at the clock. Points have not been so long, but now look at that. Redball player taking a walk out of the big tower. I do believe Redball also have 1 in the Dorito corner, so that means 4 Redball players. The Instinct player trying to do something down the snake side. I think he got a little too eager because he didn't even get any kills with him. So that is 4 left for Redball on the left side and 3 left from Instinct. Sorry, 2 left for Instinct now that the snake corner also takes a walk. So this means it's a 4-on-2 right now. Very much in the favor of Redball. Having both Dorito 2 and Snake 3. Instinct player trying to get a sneaky kill in there to see if he can get something going. Redball is not quite sure on the G counts, I think, because once again the snake player would be able to move forward a little bit. Redball player taking a walk from Dorito 2, but quickly the corner bumps into it also. An Instinct player taking a walk. So that means 3 left for Redball on the left and 1 left for Instinct on the right. It's going to be a hard one. Though he's in the biggest bunker on the field, it's hard when you are 3-1, and especially on this level. And there he takes a walk. So that is... I'm not sure where that Redball player in the X got shot from, unless it was from his own player. But still 2 Redball players left alive. Walking in. Towel is thrown, so that means now it is 3 points for Instinct and 2 points for Redball. Instinct on your left and Redball on your right. Instinct leading 3-2. So let's see. That was a little shaky breakout from Redball guy who was falling halfway through over to the Dorito corner, but he made it in alive, and that means we still have 5 on 5 here. No, first Redball player from Dorito takes a walk. That's 5 for Instinct on the left, 4 for Redball on the right. Now trying to make it into the Dorito once again, the Redball player, and he does. Instinct now also moving up to the wing. They have grown quite fancy of that move, which has also been working for them. Not a lot of teams does it, but let's see if look at that. The guy in the wing is shooting the guy moving out on the snake side for Redball. So now still 5 alive from Instinct. And just as I say that, they lose the first player in the Dorito. So 4 left for Instinct on the left side and 3 left for Redball on the right side. Redball is 2 guys on the Dorito side and 1 guy in that temple on the snake side. Once again, the snake guy here in Instinct's side. Maybe he got told to cool down a little bit after his run in the last point, because he's just sitting in that snake too and playing it passive. So that instead means Redball makes it into the snake 2 alive as well. Instinct bumping up to no, still in Dorito 1 and Snake 3, now into the Dorito 2. I do believe he's got some good sideline coaching over there. He's totally aware on where people is, I believe. There is 2 Redball players left on the right side. You have the corner, you have Dorito 1, you have the Snake 3. And then on Instinct side, you have 4 players. Snake 3, the wing, the big tower in the back, and then Dorito 2. See what they can make it happen. Now Redball pushing again into the Dorito 2, but at the same time he does that, they lose a snake player. So that means 2 left for Redball on the right side, 4 for Instinct, and they are totally aware of that. Good play by that guy in the wing. Quickly makes it up to the X, and now he can wrap around and get some good angles on it. His snake player is following him up to the 50 Dorito. They really have a good pressure on them, these guys here, and this is really their point to lose, because they have 4 on 2 and they are not gonna lose, I am sure of that. Now into Redball's snake, eliminating Dorito 2 quite clearly, eliminating also Dorito corner quite clearly, and immediately towel is thrown by Redball. Good, strong, controlled play by Instinct, which means now they take the lead 4-2 against Redball Paris. So we have 10 seconds here. And let's see, and Redball breaking long into the snake, crawling all the way up to the snake 3, making it into Dorito 1. Instinct is matched up on the Dorito side in the Dorito 1, but Redball loses their first player. Instinct loses their first player. We have a 4-on-4 situation. Felix from Instinct is making a big move into the Dorito 2, but at the same time he's losing his player behind him, so that means Instinct has 3 guys left. Redball has 4 guys left, and they are making a move up the middle here. They also have the Dorito 2. Instinct again losing a play on the snake side, so that means 2 for Instinct and 4 for Redball. This looks to be a hard one. Now they have the 50 snake, and Instinct is not aware of that. So now it's only 1 guy left in the Dorito 2. Normally you would probably throw the towel, but on the other hand, they really do want the clock to run a little bit here. And even if it's 4-on-1, you can make something happen, but last player left. So Redball really chasing that flag, running in it as fast as they can. They need every single second on the clock. So strong play by Redball here. 4 left alive. And taking the points. That means it's 4-3 right now in the favor of Instinct still. Redball still needs to take a point, but this was a quick one, only about a minute or something. So they still have lots of time to take that potentially 4th point and even it out. We have a 10-second here. Redball on the left, Instinct on the right. Instinct is leading 4-2 right now. Instinct is losing their first play on the snake side, but then making a quick move up to the tower. But a penalty is assessed. I'm not sure why, but that leaves only 3 guys left on the Redball side, and we still have 5 Instinct players alive. Once again, making it to that wing, which is proven to be a good one more penalty assist. So that is 2 penalties in a row at the same time as they lose their player in the tower. So that leaves an empty field for Redball and 5 Instinct players alive. But let's see, it's a minor penalty call, so there might only be 30 seconds left of it. And let's see if the Instinct player is actually aware of that. It was 2 minor players, so there's 2 players in the box, which might be coming out in only 20 seconds. Look at that. Ah. Okay, that was fun. Okay, it was fun because the Instinct players woke up. I am not sure they were aware of it, but they woke up within 2 seconds. But good job, good job. This is Daniel called Django from Instinct here, so he just made it in on the on the base, so good on him. So that is 5-2 for Instinct, and that is a game over.